mean, look at all the lessons that you learn. I mean, when you're fishing, I mean, Satan is like the best fisherman in the world, and he loves what he does. I mean, he sees you, and he spends up all this time thinking about what you like. So he knows what your desires are. He knows what you're going after these days. You know, some of you go, ooh, you know, you don't like authority, so let's just put an authority issue out there. Oh, lust. You like pornography? Here, how about a little pornography right there? You know, that's what you need is a little pornography. Where are you going? I'll get you. You know, a little pornography, little jealousy, little hatred, little anger. You know, he just knows. Some of you that are shoppers, it's like, what's going to go here? How about a nice little sale sign? You know, that's it. You got to do it. So my mom tells a story that my mom bought dresses. My dad goes, what are you doing? He goes, well, Satan tempted me, made me buy the dress. So my dad says, he goes, next time you go, say, get thee behind me, Satan. So she goes shopping. Next day, she comes back with a brand new dress. He goes, what do you do? I said, get thee behind me, Satan. And he did. And then he says, you know, that looks good on you from back here too. The point is, you know, he knows what he's doing. And he does. But at the end of the day, the fisherman did, I think, he said the most amazing thing at the end of the day. We're walking away. Remember the big fish? We never caught the big fish. And so we're walking away, and he looks kind of with affection, and he looks at me, and he says, you know what the big fish knows that the little fish doesn't? A lure is just a lure. That's what a big fish knows. It's just a lure. It's just bait. It's not real. And then as we're walking away, he did the funniest thing. He looked back at that fish and he said, I'll see you tomorrow. You see, some of you don't get it. You know, you get into temptation and all of a sudden you're swimming, you're not sure, and you fight really hard one day and you go, I won. And you know what Satan says? Good job. I'll see you tomorrow. And he wins because he really likes what he does, and he's really persistent, and he's really good at it. He's really good at it. He loves it. That's how he gets us. We have to understand this is day after day after day. We got to be mindful. We get drawn in. Look at what it says on your outlines. I gave you a visual picture of James. There's desire. Is anything wrong with desires? No. Desires, shelter and food, relationship, love. All these things, these are good things, but what does Satan do? He lies to us to try to get us to supercharge our desires. Sometimes we just supercharge our desires. You know, we get them going, and so, you know, we wind them up and they become these controlling desires. And so sex, you know, desire for intimacy turns into lust and, you know, the illicit. Desire to have significance, we become arrogant, want to be great. We just supercharge the desire. And then he twists it and he wants to entice us so that we would participate in our own destruction. And when sin, you know, when we fall into temptation and we bite the hook, it leads to, what does Satan want to do? He wants to take you out, club you, and nail you to a board as a trophy. That's what he wants to do. It's not a game to him. It's what he wants to do. And you know, even when you do right, you know, you go grocery shopping and you go through the grocery lines and there's these magazines that have like these wild pictures on it. And you know, when you look at the covers, you think, you know, there's these beautiful bodies and all this, and you think, I should look at that. I'm the only one, right? Not you? No, not you. You don't want to look, right? So I want to look, and so I don't look, and the reason I don't look is because usually one of you are like behind me in the line. What are you looking at? So I know that, so I don't look. But you know how Satan gets me? He's so smart. He goes, you didn't look, but you wanted to look. I didn't even do anything wrong, and I feel bad because he's an accuser. That's what he does. That's who he is. And Satan loves what he does. And Satan, it's not just about the hook. It's not about pornography. It's not about authority. It's not about that. You know what it's all about? He wants to steal from you the most valuable thing in the world. He wants to steal your relationship with God. so that you feel estranged and isolated and alone, and God's not good. He doesn't love me. He won't provide for me. He won't protect me. He wants to steal from you the most valuable thing you have, your relationship with God. He wants to steal from you your relationships with the people that you love. Just a little bit of pornography, a little bit of this, and it isn't about that. It's about being lonely and isolated and separated so that you destroy the relationships that you love. And it's about destroying your purpose.